Hello everybody, my name is Kurt Akolina and welcome to another episode of the Worldwide Hoops podcast, here in Season 2. On today's show, I've got the pleasure to welcome Chris Jones, point guard for the Armenia national team and one of the newest signings for Valencia Basket in the ACB Spanish League and also the EuroLeague on a wildcard this season. We recorded this episode during his time in Malta during the FIBA Small Countries Games with Armenia. And here's what we spoke about. Chris Jones, thanks for joining me today. I know your schedule is packed this summer, both with the Armenia team as well as being one of Valencia's newest signing. So thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
So first of all, speaking about Armenia, you guys are in the final of the FIBA Small Countries Games today, playing Malta. What do you think about the tournament?
The tournament has been great. You know, a lot of good teams here playing. I'm excited that, out of the 3 games, we won all 3. Hopefully we can finish the job tonight. We know it's not going to be easy. It's a tough team. They have the crowd behind them, playing at home. So that's always tough, especially when you're on the road and you don't really have much fans, to back you up. So it's going to be a challenge for us because we haven't had to face that, the first 3 games. So I feel like that's going to be a challenge for us, but hopefully we can overcome it.
Now, speaking about the fans, your last game against Andorra, there was a big chunk of supporters, Armenian fans at the game. So I'm guessing they'll be there again today, right?
Yeah, hopefully. But I mean, that takes us kind of over the top. It's kind of like a disadvantage, to the other teams because not many these teams don't really have fans here. So just us having 15, 20 people to other people's just the players and coaches, it's that slight disadvantage. Just a little edge. So I mean, it's good for us.
Yeah, and especially as a EuroLeague player, you're used to the big crowds as well. So I guess even though it's a much smaller crowd this time around, I mean, every bit helps, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'm prepared for it. I mean, I like the crowds. It's just a different type of energy. Different type of game when you have fans behind you, or fans rooting against you. Just the excitement. And I'm excited for these guys to get the experience that, and hopefully we can come out with the gold.
Now, to get into this a bit more, you've joined the Armenia team very recently, since getting a passport, and I have 2 questions about this. First of all, how did it happen? And secondly, why was it Armenia?
Just kind of by choice, really. I felt like it was the best for me. Not really going too deep into it, but I mean, just the opportunity I felt like was best for me. I'm excited to be here and help these guys. Not only help them, just kind of help myself as well. Got here. I mean, it felt like I've been knowing these guys for a long time. So I mean, that just speaks highly of them. To welcome me here. A couple days I've been here. And yeah, I'm just excited to be here, and I look forward to years to come.
And now playing in these kinds of tournaments, how do you think it helps your game? I mean, they're called the games for the small countries of Europe, but I think we can both agree that it's much more than being small countries here. I mean, there are players who are EuroLeague players like yourself, Eurocup, Spanish League, professional all around the world. What do you think about the level?
Like I said, I mean, it's good. It's a different, viewing for every team. Yeah, I don't know why they gave it that name, but it's not what it seems actually. It's a lot of high level guys here.
Yeah.
Everybody's playing for one common goal. I'm super excited to be one of the 2 teams that's playing for that goal, but I mean, I feel like it's nice because it's just a different type of competition, and if me personally, just to grow myself, just playing in different environments, different competitions, different players, organization, stuff like that. I feel like it helps me, in the future, just along my journey.
So I spoke to coach a bit earlier, and he has a lot of respect for what you're doing, especially after you've just returned from winning the French championship with us, well, like a few days before. Now I know you've changed teams to Valence, after winning the championship, but I want to know what went through your mind during the series against Monaco.
It was a tough series. The 3 rounds we went through. Monaco for sure was the toughest. Went to game 5. It was just a hard fought game. Just the guys there, truly, happy to be a part of that, organization and my team, having teammates that I had this past year. Like I say, just a week ago we just won the French Cup, and I fly out, I think 2 or 3 days later, to come to Malta to help these guys. And I had another goal in mind. And I mean, as of right now, I'm one game away to achieving that. Hopefully I can, get 2 trophies in less than a week, like you said. That'll be really nice, like I say, just to help these guys and also for me and my resume.
All right. So you've moved now, but you've been in France with us for a while now. And obviously the first name that comes up to mind when you mention the club, is the president, Tony Parker. And I'm guessing you had the opportunity to speak with him throughout your time there, right? What do you think about Tony?
It's just amazing, just kind of really just growing up watching him, on TV, and like not really thinking that, you'll ever meet, those type of people. And I mean, it's just truly a blessing, that they, seen something that other people didn't see in me, gave me the opportunity to go to Asvel and be a part of that organization. Super excited, but Tony is really humble, and like from everything he's achieved, like the way he acts, you wouldn't know, and it just speaks highly of him. A lot of encouraging words throughout the season, through my ups and downs. He never changed on me, never had like doubt, always knew that I will come out, on top of whatever, was going on. But like I said, I'm just super excited and grateful for the opportunity.
All right. And now you moved from France to Spain. What will be your main goal now?
Going into it, of course, stay healthy all year, take care of my body, really just kind of be the best version of myself that I can be. Kind of whatever coaches ask, of me, just making sure I'm, 100%. I put 100% in, whatever the case may be. If it's, scoring, assists, just being a leader, just getting guys involved, just being the floor general, the guy, the coach on the court, basically. I'm super excited for the opportunity. Once again, I'm, grateful for the opportunity. But of course, to play well EuroLeague, not just individually, but as a team. Make playoffs, of course. And also in the ACB, make playoffs. Fight for a chance of the cup. Fight for a chance of playoffs in the ACB. Finishing for the trophy at the end of the year. And really just seeing how the year goes. Hopefully, it's a really successful year, individually and as a team.
I agree 100%. For sure, it's going to be a challenge facing the likes of, Real Madrid, Barcelona on a regular basis now. Now, even the fact that you're playing EuroLeague after Valencia were given a wild card, was that a factor when choosing your next team? I mean, I'm sure you had a lot of offers on the table.
For sure. I wanted to stay, EuroLeague. Me personally, I felt like I worked too hard, and I belong in EuroLeague. So it took me 6-7 years to get here. So it was kind of no way that I didn't want to, continue, being in EuroLeague.
Yeah, for sure.
But like I say, I wanted to be in EuroLeague, but that's not my main concern. I want to be somewhere where I want to be wanted. I want to feel wanted. I want to go somewhere where I can help and provide my services course, my family, would enjoy, the scenery and things like that. So that's that's most important to me.
So you've joined Valencia officially, but you haven't been there yet. Obviously having to come over to Malta immediately after winning the championship last year. So I doubt you've had a lot of contact with your new team yet. So of course it's new, but seeing that you'll be playing with the likes of Victor Claver, and everyone knows him from his time in Portland and Barcelona. What do you think of your new team?
As of right now, we haven't did too many, that's not my job to do, the recruiting, but I haven't seen any news about, other guys being signed yet. So I know a couple of guys that's returning, from last year, and even the year they were EuroLeague, we played against them. And me personally, just me added to that group, I feel, it's a great start. But like I said, I'm not really haven't heard any news on upcoming signings and stuff like that. So I'm still waiting to see how that's gonna go. But I can't say I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good because, like I said, they only have a year EuroLeague, so it's kind of do or die. So my trust is in the management and coach.
Yeah, and what are your expectations?
Me personally, it's playoffs. That's all you can really think of. It's just because basically it's playoffs or nothing. So for me, it's playoffs, and hopefully everybody else has that on their mind as well.
For sure. When you look at other teams like Monaco, who went up from Euro Cup to EuroLeague and made the playoffs immediately, you have to start believing that it is doable, no?
Yeah, I believe so too. It's rare, but if you believe, I think you can do it. You just got to have everybody locked in, and everybody has to have the same goal just to have a chance to do it.
Now, after the tournament in Malta, you have some time before practice begins again with Valencia. What's the plan now?
Rest. That's the biggest thing. I have a flight in the morning. I get home, see my family, see my boys. But yeah, rest and take a couple days off, before I get back to it, because it's a quick turnaround. But just kind of let my body, just recover a little bit. Spend some good time with, family and friends before I have to lock back in.
Chris, it's been great having you with me on the show today. Big fun. So thanks for spending time with us.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, guys, so that was it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you for spending time with us today. Obviously, feel free to follow for more of this and other Worldwide Hoops podcasts in the coming weeks, where I'll be having some very exciting guests with me here on the show. But until then, I'd like to thank you once again, and see you next time.